Hi, and welcome at today's episode. It's another episode tailored to making your events the best ones out there. My name is Jane, and I work as a growth hacker for Eventify. In this episode today, we're going to look at stimulating networking at your events. Because networking consistently ranks in the top 3 reasons why attendees attend events. Actually, 76% cite networking as their main motivation to go to events. And this was done by a study from the IEAA. From an organizer's perspective, this seems like a slam dunk, right? You want to make networking possible if people require that from your event. So it's enough reason, I would think, to make networking an important aspect of your events. You must provide suitable places and tools for people to be able to network because they value it so much. So are you ready to hear about 5 ways to stimulate networking and enhance the network experience for your attendees? Then let's dive into this episode. One of the things that you can do to enhance networking or to stimulate it is to set up a welcome reception. When people arrive at your venue or arrive at your event, a welcome reception is a fantastic opportunity for them to mingle and meet. So if you want people to engage, then you should have something ready while they wait for the program. It could be an enjoyable activity such as a trivia contest or playing pool, or maybe you can offer them some drinks and some snacks. Or you could set up a photo booth with a couple of attributes that they can use to dress up as well. So make sure that you have these activities ready before the program starts so people can ease the tension and start mingling just naturally because they're waiting and they're doing something fun. The second thing you can do is to create a LinkedIn group or another social media group before your event starts. You as an organizer create a group and you will invite people to become part of that group. You either send them invites or make it knowledgeable to them, update them that it's online and that they can actually sign up to the group. And then you have to actively manage the group. So you should post there daily, you should invoke some questions, you should start discussions and things like that so people become active, and also stimulate the people to reach out to each other, to look at who's actually part of this group and send each other an invite. And then encourage the people after they've connected there or they've been actively part and participating in the group that they will look each other up when they are at your event. Another thing that you can do is enable attendee messaging. So letting attendees message inside an event management software app, for example, is another way of providing an opportunity to network. One of such software is Eventify. Eventify is an app that makes it possible for all the attendees to connect with each other through the app. It's actually pretty quick and easy, and it's a great way for people to meet with each other, and much easier than digging through a lot of business cards that people collect throughout the day. But you can actually remember the person. There's a picture there, there's a name there, immediate contact information. So using an app in this case would be very useful for people to network and to make the network easy and quick. In addition to that, you could also make use of pre-event messaging. It's similar to a LinkedIn group or a Facebook group, for example, but now you make it possible through your event app, which could even be more beneficial because it's your app, so you decide what's going to be communicated and it's in your hand, you own it. So utilize those technologies such as an Eventify app and then ask people to already sign up, make an account in the app, and ask them to connect and interact with each other through the app by using, for example, the mobile chat feature that Eventify has. And then even before your event has started, people already connected and networked. And as a result, they don't have to go to the event not knowing anyone, but they go to the event and they already know who they want to talk to in person because they already connected up front. Or they could pre-event start a little conversation and then they know I'm going to meet this person there, so they could save some of that conversation to have it at the event. So that's a great way for people to already connect and network pre-event and during the event, and also after the event if they want to. And lastly, what you could do to enhance networking is to create hyper personalized badges. You know, those name tags that we get mostly just show the company that you work for and your name. But what if you could personalize those badges a little bit more? Wouldn't that be fun? You could add a personal touch to it, and that personal touch could become a conversation starter, because a lot of people find it difficult at events to actually start conversations because they don't know exactly how to, or they feel very uneasy about that, or very uneasy. They don't like starting the conversation because they don't know exactly how to. There's a lot of ickiness to it. So what you could do when people sign up for the event is you could let them fill in, for example, where they're from, or they could pick an icon from a variety of icons and pick one that, for example, represents them best or that they like best. Now, you put that information on everybody's badges and voila, you've given people something to talk about, because they're like, oh, you're from the same country, or you're from the same place that I grew up, or that's where I lived for about 10 years, or you have the same icon that I chose. Like, why did you pick it? And instead of leaving it to the attendees themselves, you could also make it a game during your event. So, for example, in the main meeting room, where you have like an opening talk or something, you could ask the people to stand up and gather in a corner of your space where the icon is actually sticked on the wall or something. You can ask them to gather over there with all the people who have the same icon. And that's how you can connect people. You give them a minute or two to start mingling and talking. And that could be a great game just based on one icon on their personalized badge, to have them start networking. So this sums up the 5 ideas that I have for you to enhance the network experience and to provide and stimulate networking at your event, as a lot of people desire. So I hope it was helpful for you. If it is, let us know. Rate our podcast on the platform that you're listening to. And if you have any questions, just let us know. See you next time.